And with that, we go back to Team Isaac. Next up, Pete Young. All right, Pete, you look a little tense. You got to relax. This is fun night. This is Club 1080 night.
I'm having fun. I'm having lots of fun.
All right, well, let's see how much fun you're going to have with your topic here.
All right.
As Ash gives the wheel another spin. Keep going. There we go. Your topic, Super Bowl halftime shows.
Super Bowl
halftime shows. 2 minutes on the clock, and they're all yours.
Okay, Super Bowl halftime shows began with marching bands, then evolved into Up With People, which made us feel good about ourselves, because after all, we're all people. So that was great. And then Janet Jackson's Boobie pops out. And, of course, she is 40 years old, so I didn't really look because I ignore 40-year-olds, like Greg Oden. And, but at any rate, then we get into the next evolution where we bring out aging rock stars and we try to make them look wholesome and healthy. I don't know what we expect when we put Keith Richards up there. I thought I was watching the Crypt Keeper play guitar for Mick Jagger, and then they go on into Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, Katy Perry, all the Perry family performs. But I think if you're going to do what Katy Perry and last year, who the heck played with the Red Hot Chili Peppers? I don't know. All I do know is that if you're going to lip sync, which you have to because you can't hear a doggone thing at the Super Bowl, over 40,000 people that are not getting beer at halftime, well, plug in your instruments and make it look like you're actually playing. That'd be fine. This year, we get a guy with no guitar plugged in. Bruno Mars, we know his fondness for cocaine, so he really sold it. But beyond that, I just say, doggone it, if you're going to go out there and you're going to have a guitar, plug it in, at least make it look like you're giving an effort. I would say maybe the next time we have a Super Bowl show, we should have an actual sporting event at halftime. We take Michael Vick and we take O.J. Simpson and we make them fight to the death in an octagon surrounded by a bunch of pit bulls and gorgeous blonde women that are wearing T-shirts that say, "Isn't life ironic?" That would be a great Super Bowl halftime show, my friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Pete Young. Stay here with me, Pete. Did I detect a little Lewis Black in there? You kind of got all tense with your fingers.
I did. I don't know. I felt him coming through me. I think I saw a commercial he was on or something.
Well, you certainly sold it at the end. Let's get some thoughts there from Isaac.
Yeah, no, Pete, you're my man. I like you a lot. You have a lot of good I think the difference between this competition and last year's is there's a lot more personality here this year than last year. Anybody can talk sports, but there's real personalities up there, and you're a shining example of that. I have one suggestion for you, and that was really good. My suggestion for you is, because I think you're intense and your brain is like a mile a minute, right? Calm down, right? Slow down a little bit, and you'll have a little bit more presence on the radio if you just slow down and deliver your stuff a little bit more deliberately. That would be my only suggestion for you, but I think you're great, and I don't think you're going to get cut.
Well, for that, we've got to go to the judges. We'll start with Ryan Cooley.
Pete, you tell a great story every time, man, and you really paint the picture. I mean, that, death match halftime show was, it was a little offensive, but I had the clear image in my mind, man, and that's what radio's all about. It's the theater of the mind, and you painted that picture. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Jeff Austin.
Yeah, I kind of sensed a little bit of Lewis Black in there, with the building up to a point and then just exploding. It worked for me. I thought you displayed a good working knowledge of Super Bowl halftime shows, that's for sure. And, some of your humor is coming from a different place. You may be on a different planet from a lot of the contestants, but I think that's a good thing.
Thank you very much.
Keith Hill.
So were you drinking with Doug? Is that what was happening?
What's that?
Were you drinking with Doug Clove back there?
Absolutely.
So for the first, I guess I'm going to be the Simon Cowell of the panel tonight. For the first minute and 48 seconds, I had no idea where we were going. But that last 12 seconds, you brought out OJ versus Michael Vick. That's where you finally had me. So grab that topic, bring all that energy, but grab that topic and focus in on it, and I'm bought in. But it was like that last 12 seconds where I finally saw that.
And finally, Dusty Hera.
you started out very knowledgeable with your history of the Super Bowl halftimes. And I was like, okay, where are we going? And then it was slow, and then it was slow, and then you just exploded at the end, which is good. You paid it off at the end, and you did just kind of lose it in the middle. You weren't sure where you were going, but the start was strong, and the finish was strong. You just kind of lost me a little bit in the middle. All in all, I thought it was really solid, and I agree totally with Isaac. I think that you're going to make it through, but just kind of center yourself a little bit. You'll be fine. You'll be good.
Well done, Pete.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.